charisma, control, understanding the game. Nobody can do that. He was so graceful with the basketball, and he would change gears on you and change direction.
We are live at Chicago Stadium. This building has held great events since 1929. It's the Eastern Conference Final, Game 3 between the Pistons and the Bulls. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan, joined by Coach Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. Mike, the Pistons hold a 2-0 lead in the series, but now it is shifted back here to Chicago.
And the Bulls need to get a win here at home. They can't fall back 3 games if they want to have any shot of upsetting the defending champs.
And the Pistons have looked the part of a champion so far. Clark, they've done a great job slowing down the great Michael Jordan.
Kevin, I could not agree with you more. And if the Bulls are going to have a chance to win, I think they've got to get Michael Jordan involved early in the shot clock. He's the centerpiece of their offense, and this team is only going to go as far as he takes it.
Here now, a look at the starting 5 for the Pistons. It's Thomas and Dumars in the backcourt. Rodman and Lambeer, the fearsome frontcourt pair. And in the middle, James Edwards. Looking at the starting 5 for the Bulls. Paxson runs the point. Grant and Cartwright play in the post at the 4 and 5. And on the wings, it's the dynamic duo of Jordan and Pippen.
And the Pistons defense, so physical. You know you'll get bumped and banged up against them. They are both intimidating and effective.
Now Rodman. Scottie Pippen missing from long range. Rodman, it's tipped. And the Bulls ratcheting up the defense a little tighter now. Jordan the pass to Clark. And off the glass. That one's good. And Clark, with the Pistons and their defense, they've also imposed what they call the Jordan rules. What is that?
Well, I tell you, it's 10 eyes on Jordan at all times, sending doubles, triples, and traps at Jordan whenever he has the ball, Kevin. And they know he's the key to the Bulls' offense, so they're really trying to cut him down with a lot of bodies and a lot of physicality. And so far, through the first 2 games, it's working.
Good explanation. Fratello, Michael Jordan, through the first 2 games, has been solid, but we know he is capable of more.
Just 20 points for him last game. I would imagine he does everything in his power to put up bigger numbers than that tonight.
This could be an all-timer.
And sometimes Jordan's impossible to guard, which forces the D to foul him.
Bulls shooting their first free throws here for the night.
At the line for Chicago.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
And he's been locked in from the line, proving he's someone that you don't want to foul.
Got a hand on it. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Dumars reminding Michael Jordan why he's one of the toughest defenders in the NBA. And the rejection by Pippen.
Pippen putting in the work to get there for the denial. That was really a nice hustle play.
Here's Thomas. Detroit, no good that time either. Mike, the Bulls have had some turnover problems in this series, and that is something they're going to have to avoid here.
Without question, 19 turnovers for them last game. You know the Pistons bring the pressure. Bulls have to minimize unforced errors.
Especially at this stage of the season in big games like this. Now here's Jordan. Tries again. Nice D from Lambeer.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Knocked away. And now here's Jordan pushing it up and no one back there. And it's blocked.
Nice awareness from Lambeer on defense. Sees the shot forming and gets there for the rejection.
The stage is set, and it's one that Isaiah Thomas knows well. And for more on that, here's our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, this is an ongoing story. We have Isaiah Thomas coming back to his native Chicago. He's talked about how he wanted to play with the Bulls and how he used to sneak into this arena. Obviously, he's very happy in Detroit, but he loves this building, and he usually plays well here. Guys?
Thanks, D.A. And, of course, Mike, Isaiah's backcourt partner has shined as well.
Joe Dumars, the MVP of last year's finals, leading them in scoring in the first 2 games at the Palace.
It's about as good a backcourt, I think, as this league has ever seen, wouldn't you say?
A very versatile backcourt.
And Clark, Isaiah Thomas, just 8 points in game 1, and then he had 10 points in game 2. He wants to get it.
Oh, slow finish. Throw that thing down. Woo. Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 2. Pass to Aguirre. Now Dumars. That shot, no good. Jordan with some nice D. Dumars gone 1 of 3 on the night.
2 minutes remaining in
Jordan
the
the pass to Carter.
2 minutes.
Jordan inside. Covered by Dumars.
And the Pistons up 2-zip in this series. They are completely in the driver's seat. The onus is on the Bulls to make the adjustments to get back in this series.
And I'm expecting that Coach Jackson will certainly have to mix things up, Mike. The Pistons are a monster, but they aren't invincible, especially with a team that has Michael Jordan.
Jordan against Dumars. Shakes him. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Once Jordan gets inside with the rock, it's practically all over. He's that consistent at close range.
The pass to Aguirre. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Aguirre's got 5.
Well, he's consistent from out there, especially when you give him room.
Jordan passes to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
The defense that time totally outsmarted by Jordan with the pick and roll. Great way to create for another shooter.
Outside, Aguirre. Up top, Dumars. Sally against Grant. 5 on the clock. Here's Dumars. It's good. Dumars got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And this game has been a teeter-totter. Both teams trading the lead back and forth we go.
It's been an evenly matched game so far. Might come down to a buzzer beater at this rate.
Boy, that's a high IQ play on defense there.
That's a spot where you want to foul. Send the message.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star. Johnson, he's checked in for the Pistons. He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough up. Big time!
Did you see that? Jordan putting on a show, folks.
Here's Thomas. Again, Thomas misses. Still unable to find his groove here against the Bulls. This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Detroit.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
The perfect leader. Isaiah Thomas runs the show at the point, but he also leads the way in the locker room.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing. Welcome back, everyone, to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals here in Chicago. The Bulls with the lead. We've got Cartwright. Grant is out there with Pippen. Then it's John Paxson. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter.
And early in this series, the Pistons have had a big bench advantage. A lot of points chipped in from the second unit. It's a problem for the Bulls.
And Jordan throws it down.
Just carving up the defense with ease. Jordan excels reading angles, finding avenues to the rim.
Pistons trailed by 4. Thomas passes to Aguirre. Over Paxson. The little short-range fadeaway off target. Hey, Clark, remember in Game 1, the Bulls only managed 12 points from their bench.
But they did get it going in game 2, Kevin, but so did the Pistons. I think the Pistons have a deeper and more battle-tested bench. Somebody on Chicago's side is going to have to really step up.
Here's Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Bill Laimbeer.
Strong move in there by Jordan to draw the contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Joe Dumars, he's checked in for Detroit. Pistons trailed by 5.
Looking at the Pistons, you have to appreciate their approach. They play to their strengths and keep a very level head throughout the game.
Passes it to Aguirre. Fires from deep. The rebound by Jordan. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And with the Pistons' approach, Clark, it's almost methodical how they go about things.
Kevin, it's not only methodical, it is maniacal and physical. And that's what being a champion does to you. This team knows they're great. They feel if they play their game, nobody can beat them physically, but more importantly, emotionally and mentally.
So confident. And the jam by Bill Cartwright.
Really crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was locked in on him, so he gave it away.
And stolen by Jordan. Over Thomas. Nails the baby hook. And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
How timely is this to go on such a big run? Starting to pull away.
That's a sign of a great team. Going on runs when they need them the most.
You take a look at this Pistons offense, and they run an awful lot of pick-and-roll action effectively because they're an excellent passing team, and they work really well together.
4 on the clock. Here's Thomas. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
And a look at the 2 stars of these teams. Michael Jordan, coach, has been magnificent early on.
This is exactly how Jordan and the Bulls wanted to start things off. Jordan is locked in. He looks like he's on his way to another incredible performance.
Time called here. Pistons decide to talk it over. Mike, looking at this Pistons offense, the pick and roll, the screen roll game is very deadly with Isaiah Thomas.
And it opens up everything for them as well. The team plays very unselfishly, always looking for a great shot and rarely settle for bad ones.
They're a very smart team. It's good.
There's just a way about Rodman. It's almost like he invites contact. In fact, he does.
Dumars against Jordan. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Edwards. Well, the Bulls have done a much better job, Clark, limiting turnovers in this game.
And it seems like they've made a concentrated effort to be more careful, to squeeze that orange a little bit better. You can see the change compared to the last game.
Outside Jordan. Paxson outside. Back to Jordan. Not going to go that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Here's Rodman. Here's Edwards. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Look at the 7-footer protecting the play. Edwards grabs the board and puts it back.
Sally, he's checked in for the Pistons. Henderson comes in for Thomas. Here's Jordan. And that one drops for him. Jordan's got 19 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Rodman looking it over. Back to Henderson. The shot's good. Rodman making the play.
Great feed by Rodman.
Chicago leading by 6. 1:33 left to play here in the second quarter. Cartwright misses. Here are the Pistons with the ball. Inside, here's Henderson. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jordan passes to Paxson. Left side, Jordan. Goes back up, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Smart play that time by Jordan, using the pump, baiting the defender, and he bit.
Bulls have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. Mike Jordan is coming out of the gate hot, as we can see, shaking off that last 20-point performance.
And this was one of the more predictable things to happen. Jordan is just too competitive and driven to not come out strong after last game.
We knew it was going to happen. Rodman with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sally. Dumars with it. From deep. Nailed from three-point land. Dumars got 11 points.
Excelling in the catch and fire. Dumars is always ready for the pass.
Dumars against Jordan. Pass to Cartwright. Detroit with the rebound. Edwards got his 7th rebound here tonight. Dumars against Pippen. Outside Dumars. Pippen with the steal. A drive by Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Rolling towards the rim with momentum. Jordan is an absolute terror on the drive.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points. Welcome, everyone, back to Chicago. It's the Bulls and Pistons in an Eastern Conference Finals showdown.
One thing the Bulls need to make sure they do is attack the rim. They settled for way too many outside looks the first few games. You need to test the Pistons inside.
Working his way inside for a high. Look there, nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
On the court for the Pistons, Joe Dumars is out there with Thomas. And it's Dennis Rodman. Then it's Lambeer. And it's Edwards in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Love how Jordan uses his jumping ability on the offensive boards. I mean, this guy just does not give up.
Pistons trailed by 9. Pippen in particular, Clark, shied away from driving early in this series, it seemed.
Well, Kevin, the Bulls know the Pistons are going to touch them up, be physical with them when they drive the ball. But they need to get over that and go with reckless abandon and strength to the basket. Settling for outside shots is not going to win them this series.
And catching up with both coaches, here's David.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, spoke with Phil Jackson. He said Detroit likes to play on the inexperience of our younger guys, and they come after us. We have to take care of the ball on the open floor. And in Detroit, Chuck Daly is concerned about an emotional burst out of Chicago in what feels like a do-or-die second half for the Bulls. Back to you guys.
Thanks, D.A. Yeah, going down Mike 3-zip in this series would effectively end it.
Detroit winning the regular season series 4-1. Many people are questioning whether Chicago can actually handle this team. And regardless of how this series goes, what a successful year it's been for Chicago. 55 wins, the second most in franchise history.
Hey, Clark, no matter how this series shakes out, you feel the Bulls are poised for something bigger in the future.
Clearly, Kevin, the foundation is laid. They've got a star and a really good core group. I think it's just a matter of growing this group together, maturing, becoming more confident and physical, and you could see them competing for a title in the very near future.
We've seen this process before. It takes time, sometimes, for teams to get by a tough opponent.
Great point, Kevin, and there's no denying it. You don't see teams become championship teams overnight. There's a seasoning and a journey that's required to become champions.
Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Here's Jordan, and they get it back. Rocket 2 shoots over Dumars, and that one goes long.
And, you know, these teams met 5 times during the regular season, and the Pistons won 4 of those meetings. That has to be a factor in the back of the minds of the Chicago Bulls. Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. If you look back to the prior year, Mike Fratello, the Pistons won all 6 regular season games and the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bulls.
It's a budding rivalry. The Pistons aren't intimidated by Jordan. Feels like these teams have been in each other's way the last few years.
Which makes for a great rival. Aguirre's checked in for Rodman. Paxson against Thomas, and 3 from Jordan. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Stolen by Dumars. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Lambier.
Such an excellent teammate. Dumars guys appreciate when he passes it to them when they're open.
And after that great start to the game, the Pistons have made the right adjustments for Michael Jordan.
You know, the Pistons don't just give in or roll over, not with this defense. I mean, they'll always throw a new wrinkle in if a player gets hot.
The 8-footer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Trying to end the drought, and Jordan spins it home.
Outstanding finishing there by Jordan. Terrific at getting inside and powering the flush down.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Double team on Thomas. Ball's knocked loose. Dumars the pass to Aguirre. Rocket 6. Wants to get it to Edwards and does.
Nice vision by Aguirre, creating an easy scoring opportunity by finding the open man.
In the second half now, and Mike, as we can see, Jordan continues to lead the way.
And you can't help but be impressed by the show Jordan is putting on. There is no way for them to slow down or contain his airness.
He's been wonderful. Pistons trailed by 3. From deep, Thomas. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
At the arc, Thomas really picks his battles, so you know he was confident about this shot.
And Jordan throws it down.
No room for error there because he threw it down with both hands.
Pretty smart, yeah. With the score this close, you can't afford any mistakes.
Boy, a miss slam would have been deflating. Nice to see him finish it off.
Here's Dumars. The rebound by Cartwright. Cartwright's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jordan. And Pippen slams it in.
This is how active Pippen is on the glass. Refuses to give up on plays.
Outside, Aguirre. Now the pass to Dumars. Paxson kicks to Jordan. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
A different look here for Detroit. Sally comes in for Edwards. And it's Johnson in for Isaiah Thomas. Lambier passes to Johnson. Poked loose and stolen by Jordan. And the layup is good. And it's a 6-point Bulls lead.
Doesn't get any easier for Jordan. Terrific at exploiting the defense in transition.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, there's a reason it was way off. He got fouled.
Yeah, easy whistle.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots in the game right here.
Joe Dumars.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And it's clear Dumars takes pride in being a leader for this squad. Such an important part of this team.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Fundamentally sound right there. Threw it down with two hands.
Yep, sweet dunk for him.
Beyond the aesthetics, a big 2 points.
Here's Jordan. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day?
47.
Bulls out front. They're up by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Here we go, the fourth quarter on the way in this crucial Game 3 in the Eastern Conference Final. So it's Detroit now, 6-point game.
And you look at the coaches in this matchup. Obviously, the Pistons have a legend on their bench who has won a title. But the Bulls have shown well under Coach Jackson.
They've got Grant. Jordan is up there, John Paxson. Then it's Cartwright, and it's Pippen in a small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And Coach Phil Jackson in his first full year with the Bulls.
And you know, Kevin Jackson has changed the offensive approach for this team. He was an assistant before with the Bulls, so he understands their personnel. Seems like a really good fit so far into his tenure.
Yeah, he was an assistant under Doug Collins.
Yep.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Aguirre. And Thomas subbed in for Dumars. Back to Rodman. Here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. The 3-ball. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, the Bulls have fouled a lot more in this game. They let the Pistons kill them at the line. You can't let that happen late in games.
Oh, how sweet was that reversed? He almost makes it look easy.
Almost is right. But that took some real skill. You and I know that.
Snip that highlight clip immediately. We'll be seeing that one for a while.
Johnson against Jordan. Johnson can't get it to go. And you would think the more physical Pistons would be sending the Bulls to the line more often, but Clark, that has not been the case.
Kevin, one of the keys to the Pistons' success defensively is they play physically, they play hard, but they don't foul a lot. They foul you hard when they do make contact, but they're not recklessly fouling. And the Bulls can't afford to give away free points at the line too often.
They cannot. A nice shot by Jordan. I foretell what a gigantic night for Michael Jordan against these Detroit Pistons.
First game of the series at home, you knew this would be Michael's time to shine. What a memorable performance from an elite player.
Against these bad boys from Detroit. This is it to Sally. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Assist
And that's now 9 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Detroit foul. Vinny Johnson. First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Pistons making a change here.
At the line
Edwards is
for your
checked in,
Bulls.
and he can't hit the second. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 11. And then Lambeer with the dunk. And the Bulls ahead in this one, Clark. They've minimized mistakes, and they have the lead to show for it.
Exactly, and you know, sometimes it's really simple. Take care of the ball, get good shots, and usually good things happen.
Pretty easy around the cup. He'll convert that most every time.
Here's Jordan. Some solid defense by Rodman.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And Thomas is a tough competitor, one willing to accept contact on the way up.
That free throw missing.
Team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Isaiah Thomas, taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. The Bulls leading by 6. Pippen kicks to Jordan. That one falls. Jordan's got 44.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Here's Thomas, and Grant sends it back. Jordan inside. Thomas is on it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Isaiah Thomas.
That was an easy call on that shot.
Refs will call that one 10 out of 10.
He throw good, Jordan. Joe Dumars. He's checked in for Johnson. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Pistons trailed by 9. Now Dumars. Rebound by the Bulls. Grant's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Another night, another electric performance by Mike. Where does it end?
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Totally unacceptable, inexcusable, the number of points they're allowing inside.
Yeah, Coach can't be happy about that. They have to show more fight down there.
So it's Detroit now. Thomas down low, guarded by Paxson. Here's Dumars. That one off the back iron and out.
He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Pippen can't hit. Pistons trailed by 11. To the inside. Here's Thomas. It's deflected. Jordan up top. Covered by Dumars. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 49 points in the game.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas. And the jam by Isaiah Thomas.
The quickness of Thomas, it really helps him penetrate.
Chicago leading by 11. Michael Jordan on the wing, covered by Dumars. Here's Jordan. Shoots over Dumars, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, the way his shot went so wide, pretty obvious he got fouled.
Oh, yeah, plenty of contact there.
Line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan, shooting 2.
And both free throws good for Jordan. 1:20 left to play here in the fourth. Thomas passes to Dumars. Good work defensively by Pippen.
And this is the type of shot they want. Coming up empty there, but I won't be shocked if they try to go back to this.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the game. Guys, where are we going to dinner?
Thomas finds Rodman. Back to Thomas. Pass to Dumars. 6 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. Rodman, no luck. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. He gets that one. Jordan's got 55.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
Thomas passes to Dumars. Right side, Edwards. Pass to Dumars. Lane Beer with it. Outside for Thomas. Jacks up a three. Misses. Like in a game they needed to win so badly, Michael Jordan and the Bulls get the win. What a tremendous effort from Chicago.
Series now moves to 2-1, and the Bulls are very much in it. This team showed a lot of mettle fighting for the looks they got and converted when they needed to.
And for the Pistons, Clark, they'll be feeling the pressure in Game 4 for sure.
As they should. They don't want to let this series get tied up. Nobody wants to do.